want Mama's hand?
No. She was unmanageable at times with the fits. She would throw her head back, she would hit, she would bite, she would slap, those type of behaviors. I felt like I was not being a good enough parent. It was scary for me because I knew I did not want to go down that road.
Children's Hospital of Wisconsin's vision is to have the healthiest kids in the country. But we also recognize that 90% of what impacts child health are things outside of what a doctor provides. So the Institute for Child and Family Wellbeing was created to address health and well-being of children and families that have experienced chronic adversity in our communities. Things like what's happening in the home, school, community, family history, all those things impact a child's health. So what we want to do is go into the community and engage children and families on what determines a child's health.
Come on, let's go to the car.
We are serving families and we are directly changing lives, and we're seeing those changes immediately. We're seeing the effects and knowing based on the research and following up with our families that they're long-lasting effects.
You are awesome.
Parent-child interaction therapy is almost a type of play therapy, and what's unique about it is that we work with a parent and a target child, and the unique part is that we do coaching with the parent, so we're teaching the parent a lot of play therapy skills, essentially teaching them how to be a play therapist themselves.
Great job following her lead.
Okay.
Because we want them to be using skills with their children while we're coaching them, and then also while we're not around.
You're doing a great job imitating what she's doing. She's coloring, so you're coloring. Nice and calm.
So one intended benefit of the Institute is that it actually helps to accelerate the time during which research is translated into practice. So oftentimes it takes somewhere on the order of 17 years before research in the laboratory makes its way to the community. We hope to accelerate that process so that we will use the Institute to adapt and then test really cool evidence-based programs within the community setting, and then help Children's Hospital actually take up those programs if in fact they prove to be effective or efficacious.
Ta-da! Good job.
The first thing that I saw in Sophie was that she sat for more than 2 minutes with me at one sitting to play with a toy. After I saw that first change, it made me feel good, and it made me feel relieved knowing that I could do that as a parent and be able to change and start learning the proper techniques that I needed to do proper parenting. It gave me such joy when I would take the 5 minutes out every single day, just her and I alone, to sit and play together.
Seeing her feel like, I did this, I can do this, I did this, and knowing she got through it and she was really confident about it was wonderful to me. I felt like in that moment, Sophie was successful because she was able to regulate her emotions. Ms. Tallis was successful because she was able to successfully discipline her child without my help. And I was successful as a coach because we taught her these skills, and I felt like we were ready to be done with the protocol and the service.
I am most proud of Sophie, how she's changed so much, and how everyone that's known her throughout her life prior to this class, how they can see the huge change in her. And it makes me feel good and proud when everyone says they cannot believe how well she is doing.